When I started salsa professionally, I would never see a woman leading. So when I first saw it, I was obsessed with wanting to lead. I wanted to have the choice to say, I want to lead this dance or I want to follow this dance. When I met Audrey, I completely fell in love with her. I decided to be more open about it. Unfortunately, you get put in that box, this is who you are and this is who you dance with. Our mission is creating the queer dance community and spread the non-binary idea that is lead and follow rather than female and male. But everything about expression and connection.
Hello everyone, my name is Angie Egea.
And I'm Audrey Guerrero, and we're here in Austin, Texas with If Cities Could Dance to show you how we're making the salsa community more inclusive.
Austin is special because it is a scene of diversity. The Puerto Rican community is very vibrant. The South American, Latin American community is vibrant.
I think Austin is such a beautiful city. It's very accepting. It's full of color, full of artists, and you just want to be part of the color rainbow. I am originally from the Dominican Republic. I came to the United States when I was about 10 years old with my mom. Salsa is what opened me up to coming out, because if I hadn't met my wife, I probably wouldn't have come out. I love the way Angie moves. She expresses so much. There's so much love in the way that she moves.
I am from Colombia. I ended up in the US because I wanted to pursue my career as a dancer. The way that Audrey dances, she completely embodies the connection and duality of feminine and masculine. I see her entire personality come through that. I think that's the most beautiful thing for any artist to do.
Salsa is something that's very intricate.
Salsa came from the Caribbean because of the political issues between the US and Cuba.
You have the influence of all the immigrant Cubans coming in the 60s and the 50s.
This is early footage of Celia Cruz, known as the Queen of Salsa, because she was a pioneer.
Not only did she bring the Afro-Cuban rhythms that were ripped out, but also she was a Black woman from Cuba. Salsa is Cuban with African roots, and Celia always brought that back.
So you have Puerto Rican young musicians who were playing Latin jazz. A specific night gets assigned for a Latin night in New York, which was called Palladium era. All people of color came together into that one night, and then other dancers brought in
movement like hustle, jive, and swing into it, which changed the structure of it. And then it has influences from dances from Colombia, from Mexico.
And so all of those things kind of came together to create what we call salsa.
I've been playing professionally in the Austin music scene for 31 years. I came from an upbringing when you went to the dances, it was very heterosexual, the way you would partner up. What I think Audrey and Angie are doing is critical, it's valuable, and it's so welcomed. So I'm excited that the dance community's integrating, because it's a beautiful thing to get to dance in this town.
Traditionally, salsa has been portrayed as binary for hundreds and hundreds of years.
And I would never see a woman leading. And I never thought that was even an idea. So when I first saw it, I was like, that is the hottest thing ever. Our mission is creating the queer dance community and work to amplify the community here. For us, but everybody who keeps being like, so where do we go dancing?
feel Austin is a city where you can grow if you have an idea like we did. I ran a nonprofit in East Austin that we established in 2006. Audrey and Angie actually been doing some workshops for us. Dancing is for everybody, so we support them. We want to make it accessible and a safe space for all.
I love the classes that they're teaching. I think it's really important to have classes where people are making choices on the role they want to have, not only in dance, but in their life, and taking gender out of the equation.
Once Audrey and I actually started to create art together, that's when we started to be respected a lot more in the scene and just as a dance couple. I think that creating art gave us that power and that strength to really step into who we are.
And we are inspired and we want to continue to spread the idea that you just have to be yourself on the dance floor and that you can express yourself in whatever energy that is, if it's masculine, if it's feminine, if it's both, if it's everything in between.
In a world that's so exclusive to like who can speak and who can have power behind that, it's a way to resist that it's a way for people to find themselves, that they can be respected through movement. Thanks so much for watching.
We hope that you enjoy hanging out with us here in Austin, Texas. Be sure to check out more episodes of If Cities Could Dance. Well, keep dancing
And honey wishes.